Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to film my cash count up and condensing for August. So we're going to go through the binders. We'll count up how much is in each envelope. Where it's reaching a denomination of 50 in like sinking funds, we'll take it back to the bank and put placeholders in. And we will see how much we've saved. I'm fully expecting this to go down, I think. My car insurance went out last week, so that is now on 0. So that was like £700. So yeah, I imagine there'll probably be a bit of a dip, but we shall see. So let's get this off to the side. So in Italy, we had 400 in here for excursions. Now, this is gone, but we had £150 left. So, basically, what I need to do is we need to say we've paid for our excursions. So, they were all, it came to, I think it was about 250. I did round it up a little bit. And then we've got 150 in spending money. So we'll put them in there. So all I'm saying is that I've got 150 now in Italy. Obviously we have got the other binder. However, that, oh, that's got stuck. What's happening? Obviously I'm counting that all up separately. Right, this can now come out of here. I do need to rub that clean, but we have spent up in here. So we'll take out these fully funded. And we are back to having nothing for this one now. So we'll probably start there. Going to say accommodation and travel are normally my first two that we stuff. So right, that is travel done. Let me just pop this. I need to clean this off, but I will sort that out off camera. So that's nice and easy. So now we will do our long term. So this needs to come out of here. This was spent when I got the new car. Oh no, that is right. Sorry, I got really confused. So we're going to start off in emergency fund. This has got 750 in the bank, 760, 70 and 80. So 780 and nothing to go back to the bank in there. Next up, we have got car insurance. So we need to take out this fully funded because that's gone. And starting off for next year, we've got 40. So I'm just going to swap that for these two 10s here. So that's that started. And then lastly in here, in Elle's birthday, we've got 200 and 20, 40 and 60. So I'll take all of this. And we'll put a 10 back and we'll also get a 50 placeholder. So we've got 50 back to the bank. And we have got 260 now in Elle's birthday. So let's put this away. And we'll grab our calculator. So 780, 40 and 260 is 1080. Brill. So next up we're going to do home. So Oliver and Alvin did have this. They've now got 100 in there. So I haven't got any 100 placeholders. I'll have to do 250s for now, and we'll sort it out later. Will we? 1 minute. All right, let's put this, this is so confusing. Let's do garden next. So I'm going to put all of this here back, and we're going to take 200. Oh, 1 minute, I've got some 100s hiding, oh, one hiding there as well. So we're going to take 50 back in garden, and that's now got 200. So, yeah, Oliver and Alvin have now got 100. So, we spent a little bit more on their birthday. We got them bowls that lifted the food up off the floor and tilted it. It's supposed to be a little bit better for when they get a little bit bigger. And we also got them a little play mat. And we got them running, like a little tap drinking fountain thing, which they love. They're drinking so much more water now. So we spent a little bit more than the 30 that we saved. And then, unfortunately, Alvin's not been very well this weekend. So we've literally taken him to the vets today. So he's just been a little bit sick and just not himself. Like, he's not been eating. So we took him there, and they had to give him, like, basically kitty morphine. They gave him some anti-sickness tablets. And then they gave us some, like, kitty electrolyte things. So luckily he had a free consultation because we pay monthly with the vets, but we did have to pay, it was about 43 I think for his medication, so he just took the 50 out. So they are back down to 100 now. I'll change that off camera, and we need to start building that back up again now. So we've got 125 in there for now. So yeah, we've had to rebook him for Monday. So she said if he's no better, we've got to take him back and they'll sort of check him over again. But he has not come out of his cat carrier. So as I'm filming this, it's 7:15 at night. And he was in it for 10:30 this morning. And he's not come out of it. He's just curled up in it. I think he's feeling a little bit sorry for himself. But fingers crossed, the injections will work. And we're giving him the electrolytes. He's not had any yet. We've given him some proper tuna for his tea, which he loves. So fingers crossed he starts eating and he gets back to his normal self. So next we'll do firewood. So in there is 20, 40, 50, 60 and 70. So let's leave that, and we'll put this £50 back to bank. And so we've got 70 in there. I literally asked Elle this week if we could have a fire because it's been so cold, and he told me no. So I'm going to hold out till probably when we get back from Rome. We'll look at going to the log place that we go to and stocking up. But yeah, so next up we've got the boiler service. So we've got 50 in the bank, 70, 80, 90 and 100 now in there. So we'll swap that for a 1. Which is perfect. Hopefully we can get that done before we start turning the heating on this year. That would be good. Home insurance has got 100 in the bank, 20, 30, 40, 50 and 60. So we'll leave that and we'll put this 50 back to bank. So 50 back, and we have got 160. And then emergency fund has just got 50 already in the bank. And our buffer that we started this time has got 20, 30 and 40. So I'll just swap them for 20. And this is going to be for our week 5, which actually falls this month. So any leftover we'll put it into there, and I might try and budget this month a little bit to go in there every week, just so we've got enough to cover like food shop, a bit of petrol, and my challenges hopefully. So yeah, that's home binder done. So in this one now we've got 1, 2, 5, 10, 200, 70, 100, 160, 50 and 40. So there's 755 in here. Perfect. I've changed the order up a little bit, I think, of how I'm counting this week, but I don't think it matters too much. So let's do colour bomb first. So I need to remember I'm not counting these because I've put those into Rome now. So this is just the money that we're going to count. This is just when I finish a challenge, I know how much is in it. The cash is what we've actually got that's not accounted in this total here and what's been spent. So in here there's 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 5, 10, 15, 25, 35. Is that right? 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 91, 10, 25, 35, 45. So 145 in there. So let's leave that. And let's leave that. And we'll put, so this should be 100. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 85, 95, 1. Oh, we might have a problem here, actually. I need to get some more 100s, but Iris Budgets doesn't actually sell anymore, does she? So, I might need to try and... I have got a Cricut machine now, so I might need to try and find a similar vinyl that she used. And make my own. So, no, there's 195 in here. That's a good saver then, so far. So then we've got Full House, which has got... Oh, why have I done that? I've counted all of that and I shouldn't have done, should I? It should be 145. So you've got 20, 40, 50, 65, 75, 76, 7 and 8. I've got no more placeholders, so we'll just leave this in cash and then I'll probably just pay it all into the bank before we go. Challenge 4 is A Beautiful Heart Always Wins by Emma at Wednesday Plans. This has got 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 75, 85, 95. So let's leave, which is the nicest 10, that one, and a 5, that one probably. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 65, 75, 80. Let's swap all this for some 20s. 5, 10. Sorry, 20, 40, 60, 80. So that has now got 95. Brill. And then last challenge is 20's Plenty, which has got 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 75, 85, 90. 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 75, 85, 90. Okay. So let's swap them two for the last 20. So 90, did I say? 10, 50, 60, 70. Yeah. So 90 in here. Right, we'll pop that back away. So we've got 145, we have got 78, 95 and 90. So we've got 408 in the challenges. So let's go into our gifts. So Fred, we have spent. I'll leave that there because we're going to use him in a minute. Fliss, which is the top one, is fully funded with 30. Emily is fully funded now with 30, so we'll put this into hers. So she has got 30. And Oscar has got 20 in his. So we've got 18 gifts overall. Next up, we'll do my annual savings. So, Cashbook Q has got 150 in the bank, 170, 80, 90, no, 70, 92, 300, no, oh my goodness. Let's try again. 150 in the bank, 170, 190, 210. So we'll leave that and we'll swap all of these for a 200 placeholder. So we've got 50 back to bank. Oh, I didn't put Emily there, did I? And we've got 210 in there, which is fab. Oh, that's the wrong one. Don't confuse yourself, Hannah. So 25 in 2026 has got 150 in the bank, 170, 80, 95 and 200 as well. So again, we will swap this 50 and these two placeholders for 200. So 50 to the bank. And we've got 200 on the dot in that one. Let's go here. So we've got 200, 300 in the bank, 3, 10, 20, 35. So we will just swap them for a 20. So 335 in that one. What I'll do as well is obviously I'll swap these all up for my next video so that they're all ready to go. In the Disney challenge, we have got 100 in the bank, 20, 30, 40, 55. So we'll put this 50 back. And grab that. So 50 to the bank. And we have got 155 in there. And then in our 52-week Mega Saver, we have 200, 10, 20, 35, 6, 7, 8. So 238 now in there. And we'll just swap these for a 20. Oops. Dropping it all. Brilliant. Right. So we'll pop that away. So 210, 200, 335, 155 and 238. Did I have that up right? I'm not sure. 210, 200, 335, 155 and 238. No, I didn't. That's a lot more like it. 1138 in there. So in my challenges binder now, we have just got Rainbow Connect 4, which has got 130 in there. And then my completed envelope has got 50 in the bank, 70, 90, 110, 130, 150, 155, 60, 5, 70. So we'll just swap these for 20. I'm going to leave them in cash though. So we've got 170 in there. Yeah, it is right. Which means that in this green binder now, we have got a nice round 300. And then last one to count, because there's nothing in my personal binder at the moment. So last one to count is Christmas. So Candy Cane Lane has got £60 in there. So I'll put them back. We'll grab a 50 and we'll grab a 10. So 50 to the bank. And we have 60 in this challenge now. So that's coming on nicely, because I feel like for a while I didn't think I was making very much progress with that, but it is definitely coming on. Whole Flip has got 75. Oh, we got a nicer 5 and a nicer 20, because they're a bit... That's an alright one. So 75 in Whole Flip. In Where's Rudolph, we have got... We've got £60. And I did have an IOU in here, but I had some coins, so I put the £2 in here that I owed this challenge. So this one has now got 50 in the bank, 75, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we've got 79 in that one. I'll actually have to check back, because Budget with Natasha pointed out to me that in the last one when I was crossing off, I said I'll cross off a 3 to make it up to 10, and then I only put the £7 in. So I need to go back, count up what I should have, and if I actually put that 3 in. If not, I'll add it in before my next video. So yes, right, so now this is just general presents. These are from completed challenges. So we've got 150 in the bank, 170, 95. So 195 in there. Christmas this year might be a little bit different. We might not end up spending as much as we would normally, because there's a very good chance that Elle will end up working Christmas. With it being his first one on shift, he's kind of doing what's called relief. So he's sort of doing the shifts that other people either have already booked off. Obviously, a lot of people want Christmas off. So it could very well end up just being me for Christmas this year. I'll probably invite my parents round, but yeah, we might not end up spending quite as much on like food and things like that if he's working a lot over the festive period. So we will just see. We'll still aim for 500 in here. And then obviously anything that's left over we can just roll over into next year's Christmas. So in Christmas we've got 60, 75, 60, 79 and 195. So we're literally £31 off of completing Christmas, which is brilliant because I'm about to put another 50 in there next month. So my goal, I think, was to have it completed by the end of October. So the fact I'm going to have it done by the end of September is brilliant. It means we're a little bit ahead, so we can we'll probably put a little bit more in here just in case, maybe like as a buffer, and then we can yeah, concentrate on some other priorities like the wedding, to be fair. This highlighter is not working very well, but it will do the job for today, and then I'll probably put it in the bin. So after last week's palaver, let me just check that we are still recording. Yes, we are. So let's count up and see how much we've got in here. Shall I find out now how much we had last month? We had 5022 last month. So that was July. Right. So we've got okay, so we have gone down quite a bit. Like 5022 minus 4380. So we've gone down less than what we had, what was taken for my insurance. Let's have a look actually. Yes, if you look, we still had the money for the UK trips. We had 718 car insurance last year. Oliver and Alvin have obviously taken quite a dip because it's been their birthday and we've been to the vets. So to be fair, that's not too bad, to be fair. I'm looking. Yeah, honestly, and obviously we've spent £250 as well on excursions for Rome, so it's one of them where I think I might have said it last time. It's hard not to see the numbers go down and think, oh, I'm upset that it's gone down. But actually, we've booked all of our excursions for Rome. I've been able to pay my car insurance annually, so that's not a direct, well, apart from that little extra bit that they messed up. You know, it's not a large amount coming out every month. Obviously, Oliver and Alvin, you know, we've not had to put their Alvin's vet visit onto the credit card. We've been able to sort of pay for that because we've saved it ahead. So even though it's gone down, I'm not going to get disheartened because we've probably taken out like £1,000, and the fact that it's only gone down by £600 odd is a win in my eyes. So let's see what it was again. 4380. That's not right, is it? 5022 minus 4380. So it's minus 642. But yeah, like I said, I'm glad the money's all sat there. We've not added to the credit cards. We have, yeah, we've had a lot going out this month, and that's okay. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you've enjoyed, please, as always, like, comment and subscribe. I hope you all had a lovely weekend, and I will see you next time for my week 1 of September cash stuffing. Bye.